Well, hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm super glad you're here. I have a lot of new subscribers. There's a lot of new people here and I'm really excited about that. So I just thought today, instead of doing a complete voiceover like I've been doing, I just wanted to have a little bit of FaceTime with you. I know it's not really like we're talking face to face, but best I could through this channel, look you in the eye and tell you thank you so much for being here. I'm super pumped for how we're growing and excited to see how we continue to grow. So today we are going to be doing, I think a lot of people are doing this right now, but it's just that time of year when everybody is ready to reset their house, like things that haven't found a home either need to find a home or they need to get out. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So there's some things that just need to be reset. I have some organizing to do, some cleaning out to do, some placing to do. I guess you could kind of call it decorating, but it's like functional decorating. And then I also have some like refilling of bottles and remaking of homemade house cleaners that I'm going to share with you, some of my favorite recipes as far as that goes. So just a lot of those kinds of things, just kind of getting this place back in ship shape, simplifying it the best that I can, and making it, you know, as functional as it possibly can be. I'm really not seeking to like have a super busy pace in this video, so it'll probably be over the course of a few days, but I'm really trying hard to implement rest. We have, you know, just come off of a really busy season, as many people have with the holidays and such, and I'm just really hoping to still catch some rest. Yesterday afternoon during nap time, I watched a superhero movie in the living room, and it was just amazing to sit down and do that while the baby napped. And I'm tempted to do the same thing again today because they're both preoccupied again. And life is just busy, and I just realized I have on two different pairs of socks. They looked the same this morning when I was getting ready in the half dark room. But anyways, I am just going to see what I can get done as I go, but I'm very, very glad that you're here, like I said, and yeah, let's get to it. Our shampoo and conditioner, toiletry items are not something that I make from scratch on my own. I do make my own face wash, and for that I just use diluted castile soap. So the reasoning behind my using these bottles, which usually I use a funnel so it's not quite so messy, but this is the lazy version of how to refill your shower items. But we only have one bathroom in our house, and there are 4 of us, which I know is like common for some people. A lot of people grew up doing that. A lot of people around the world still do that, but it's just easiest for us to keep things organized and still looking like sharp and clean aesthetically. If I keep them all in the same bottles with different labels, and they're all the same size bottles, so I don't have to worry about everything fitting in our little corner rack in the shower, and it just works out really nicely for us. And then as far as homemade cleaners go, I typically stick to 4 main cleaners. One is a general all-purpose cleaner, a toilet bowl cleaner, a glass cleaner for windows and mirrors, and then like a Swiffer wet jet solution. So those are the 4 main things that I find myself using most often, and I've made a few other specific things over time, but these are the ones that I always have to refill. And I have the recipe links down in the description because these are not my own, but most of them require some combination of white vinegar, water, essential oils, usually tea tree or lemon oil, and then a couple of them require like a few drops of castile soap or dish soap if that's what you prefer. Some require baking soda, like the toilet bowl cleaner, to help get that nasty off. You know, it just helps to get some grit and scrub in there. And then the glass cleaner requires some cornstarch. So something about that is just like magic. The cornstarch and the lemon oil together, is my understanding. It really does the trick, and I never have a problem with these. I can use my all-purpose cleaner exactly like it says on mostly everything. I use it on countertops, my stove, my wood table, our wooden window sills, our wooden bed frame. All of my dusting purposes are typically satisfied with that. Now if I need a little bit extra elbow grease, then I will use a magic eraser, because there's some things that is just always going to be best for. And then my shower cleaner, I've been trying to use magic erasers on that, but I've finally broken down and started using some actual shower cleaner to get the scum off, because like I said, we only have one bathroom there. Just it's a heavily used area, and it's the dirtiest of all of them probably. I mean, between it and our toilet, like those are the places that every single one in our family now are using most days, and if not every day. So those are just the things that I'm trying to make sure are very sanitary, very clean, and I would love to find a homemade solution that works really well for those. Or the toilet I have, but the shower, the tub, I'm having a hard time finding one for that one, but I'm really satisfied with the rest. I've been using them for about 3 years now, I believe. Personally, I like it because, yes, I enjoy knowing the ingredients that are in our cleaning products, or that if my small children get a hold of them, it probably won't taste good or won't be the best thing for them, but it's not going to be quite as harmful, or the risk of it maybe isn't as bad as cleaning products you can buy at the store. But also, it is so much cheaper. Like, it just blows my mind how long all of these supplies have lasted me, and how many bottles I've been able to make of homemade cleaners in comparison to what I would have spent on a single bottle at the grocery store.
Say hey. Hey. Can I sit here? So I did not talk to you guys yesterday because honestly I was having a hard time finding some motivation. So I was trying to get stuff done but also rest, and we had some crazy strong winds yesterday, as I know a lot of people did, but our power was flickering off and on. There were big storms and things like that, so there was just a lot going on yesterday. But anyways, as you saw, we got some organizing done. If you've been around here, you've heard me talk about this closet before. It is one of my least favorite parts of this house, simply because it is so multifunctional. So it has our laundry in here, it is our master closet, it is our bulk storage for our pantry and emergency preparedness, and it's like our utility closet. So the water heater's in here, it has our cleaning supplies, and it gets really crowded really quickly. So now I'm going to try and just clean this place up. Like I said, this is one of my least favorite parts of our house, but I'm trying to keep perspective here. I'm very grateful to have a laundry room. We have a washer and dryer that work. They don't work perfectly, but they work, and they have They were a marketplace find for us. We've not had to replace them since we got married and had our first house, and that was nearly 6 years ago, so I cannot complain. I'm very grateful. If I were to explain to you the things that bother me, it is one, that there are so many purposes in this closet, which is not that big for what all it has in it. But one of the big things is that the washer and dryer do not sit on the same wall, and I'm sure that everybody can see this. Another big thing is that we don't have a door on our closet laundry room. We do hope to do that at some point. It's just not been a priority for us so far, because this used to be our bedroom and this laundry room used to be a carport. So then it was closed in, and so this door frame is actually like an exterior size door, and it's built out kind of like exterior framing. So we don't really want to put an exterior door inside. It'd be more of like we either make a door or we have to shim up one, and even then it's like the door would swing inside, so we probably just need to do a folding door, and it's a whole big thing. So the door is in progress, and I know that would help a lot, but in my mind, if we can keep it organized and nice on the eyes, then adding a door will just be a nice touch. But in the meantime, I want to keep it contained and clean, and just so, as much as I can. It's a laundry room after all. There's going to be a lot that's kind of overflowing and always working in and through it, but as much as I can, I want to keep it organized. And then also, I have many ideas. I see beautiful laundry room inspirations on Pinterest and Instagram and all of the places that I probably should just not look at laundry rooms at, but I have many ideas of ways to transform this space and do wonderful things and all that. But at the end of the day, it's not priority. Like, it's functioning like it needs to, as long as I keep it organized. And so I'm trying to just tell myself that if I can't make something new, if it's not important enough to spend the money, to spend the time to make something new, then I can at least make it clean. So that's kind of what my hope is here. And there is a large overflow into our bedroom our bedroom is just a catch-all in general, but things from the laundry room tend to overflow to out there. I think simply because it's so packed in here and it's tight. And so I'm trying to eliminate that, get rid of the things that don't fit in either. So I'm going to go ahead and get to drying some towels and straightening this place up a little bit. This large garbage bag of baby clothes in my closet for a while, like pretty much not long after we moved in, because we moved into this house 1 week to the day after our youngest daughter Annie was born, and she will be 2 in May. So to give you like a time frame there, as she outgrows clothing, I have just been putting them into this bag because I don't know if I want to keep them, give them away, repurpose them in some way. But I just went through and kind of separated out the ones that I didn't have an attachment to that I wanted to donate, as well as some of the ones that I wanted to keep and try to resell because they were basically brand new and very nice clothes. And then of course the ones that I wanted to keep for potential crafting projects in the future. But regardless, I was just glad to have those out of our closet for a bit.
It's not often that I hear people say January or February is their favorite month of the year, and I totally understand that. I guess at a glance it can seem like these months are just cold and dreary, and they can be dark and depressing, especially depending on where you live and how much time you get to be outside. But I don't know, maybe they even seem a little bit boring, just mundane tasks around the home. At the same time, I think if we see them as beautiful, which really and truly they are, I think it's such a wonderful time for us to take the opportunity to rest, to prepare the insides of our homes for when the weather gets warmer and the days get longer and we are spending more time outside with less availability to commit to decluttering stuff or organizing closets or making systems more functional within our houses. And I know that maybe not everybody thinks the same way as I do in that respect. Maybe everybody's not quite so type A, and I am by no means perfect at it. There's a lot that every single year I say, okay, this is the time when I'm going to purge our home. This is the time when I'm going to get everything just like it needs to be. And that way, when it comes garden season, I can put all of my mental energy and a lot of my physical energy towards that, towards getting that right. And it's an ongoing thing, right? It doesn't just happen once and it's done. But our homes are living organisms, and they definitely need some TLC every now and again. So I just think it's a really precious time during the winter months to almost hibernate in a sense, and just to really study our homes, to be inside the walls of our homes a lot more, to use the time to refresh in mental ways, in creative ways, in emotional ways. It's just interesting to me how sometimes it is exactly the opposite in how it's portrayed and in how studies reveal that, it affects us. So I just hope that you find yourself in a season of restful hibernation and peaceful refreshment, I guess. I will admit that I've been struggling myself with that lately, but I'm trying very hard to be intentional about that, and maybe I'll do a video coming up soon about some of the key things that I really try to focus in on in order to keep my mental health in a good place. It's a very, very busy and challenging season, even after the holidays. When you have 2 kids or more, God bless you. When you have very small children, when you're a full-time homemaker, when you're working outside of the home, when you're whatever your life looks like, life is always going to be busy for everybody, just in different ways. So I hope that this encourages you, that you're not alone in whatever kind of stress you have going on right now, and that you are doing a really good job by simply trying and showing up every day. But I'm so glad that you've come along with me for this video. I hope that you'll subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you have a great day wherever you're at. I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.